like that fucking that
man.
cookie.
That cookie still.
All right. Pay attention. We're gonna teach you something real special today. This is two coins with my boy Wally, then Ronnie, wherever you're at, we're at. Showing two sides of the same coin. Let me know what y'all think. Two coins. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter today.
And welcome back to the Two Coin Podcast. It's your boy Ronnie.
And I'm your brother Waleed, the other side of the coin. Today's episode is brought to you by Cran Apple Signature Juice with a little hint of that privilege.
Just a little
courtesy
bit,
of our guest.
You know what I mean? We got a special guest in the building. You know what I mean? My classmate over at Cogswell. We out here getting our audio production degree on, doing big things, coming to a tech company near you and all that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I'm gonna let him introduce himself, give us a little rundown, who he is.
All right. Well, as you heard, my name is Zach from Seaside. But full of tourists, Seaside. So.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of tourists, bro, the amount of traffic that it took to get here today was fucking ridiculous.
Bro, we were just talking about this earlier. Not even to cut you off, but like the tourists that come here just be pissing off all the locals.
Oh, yeah.
Because they just congest and create hella fucking traffic.
Yeah.
Whereas when they're gone, you can just get in and out like
you been out here your whole life?
Yeah, for the most part. I took a couple of trips to a couple of places, but besides that, pretty much forever.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Not a bad place to be posted though.
Shit, so were you involved in music like just all the way growing up, or was it something that like kind of you developed like as you got older or later on in life?
No, when I was like super young, I mean, just hearing music, I like always made me feel like all warm and fuzzy. So I was like, all right, I gotta do something. So I think when I was like 12, I got a guitar. I convinced my mom to buy me a guitar and started a band, like my sister and the neighbors and shit. And then slowly progressed from there and did the band thing for like 8 years. And then.
You still play the guitar?
Nah, I try to.
Okay.
I mean, it's just been a while. My hands don't work the same.
But it's like the fundamentals are still there. Like if I gave you a guitar right now and told you to play some shit, you could probably do a little something.
Yeah, for the most part. But the thing is, I'm left-handed, and everybody always says like, "Oh, here, like, let's see it." And I'm like, "Oh, I do like a Jimi Hendrix style, restrung, like that one right there. You can kind of see it.
Hey.
So it's like left-hand strung, but
nice.
Yeah, for the most part. I just progress to the more production style these days, but I still like to pick it up.
That's dope. So
do some stuff.
That kind of leads me into my question then. So obviously you got into music, Ronnie. I know you're into music too, and like the whole audio production, just being behind the keyboard. That's something that you guys both share. You guys met at Cogswell. Yeah. Which is for the people that don't know what Cogswell is. You want to explain it real quick?
Yeah, it's just it's pretty much like an art school, you could say, where they mainly focusing on like audio production, game design. And then they got a couple other, a couple business,
audio engineering, like
business major
and the entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship. Yeah. And I think they got like a computer science program there too.
Okay, so like, what got you into Cogswell, and what made you like gravitate towards that space?
Well, that's kind of an interesting story, honestly. I started from I was in the military before.
What branch?
Oh, for real?
I was in the Army. I was just a grunt infantry.
Oh, damn.
So. Yeah, I just did that fresh out of like high school. I was 18, got married, went over there, and they sent me to Korea for like 2 years, which I didn't expect. So I ended up going to Korea, and then my son was born. Like I brought my girl at the time out there, and then like 3 months later she got pregnant, so we had a kid in Korea.
Yeah.
And then I got out and I tried to get away from my old ways, and then ended up getting caught up from some stuff that happened before and. Coming fresh out of the military, like I had some rifles and stuff, and they ended up running up on me and sent me to prison like 5 months out of the military.
God damn.
So it didn't do me any justice. They used everything against me and stuff. So
how old were you at this time?
That was like 7 years ago now.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got out in like 2012 out of the military, and then right away, like probably within 3 months, I got locked up. Just because somebody said, oh, he has rifles at his house, so.
God damn.
Whatever people tell the cops, they can do whatever they want, so.
How long were you away for, if you don't mind me asking?
I went down for like 2 years.
Okay.
So, yeah, I went down for 2 years, and then it was cool, though. I ended up at fire camp, and that was fun.
Damn, okay. So
yeah,
this little thing that
in there.
I was about to say, so this whole little, like, the skit that we doing about this little fire program thing,
exactly.
That's funny.
my co-defendant was the voice, for Wes.
Okay.
He was that's like his story. He turned 18 at Pine Grove, or that.
Damn. Okay.
So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, that was my co-defendant because I had some people over there.
Damn.
But
Okay.
anyways, after getting out of there, I went into the tree work. So because I already had experience with a chainsaw, so I just started doing tree work. And I was always doing music, but like I knew I couldn't do it full time because who can afford that? And I had like already a wife and kid at the time. And so I just started like doing that for like 2 years, and then I decided to just try to just take a chance because I had some military money coming like for disability and school. So I was like, you know what, screw this job. I'm just gonna make music and like actually, because for me it wasn't gonna be like a half-time job. So I was like, fuck, I gotta do it.
You decided to bet on yourself.
Yeah, so I just went all in. I had a good job too. I just quit and just went to school. That's Cogswell. It just seemed like out of all the options, I didn't want to do I couldn't do it online, you know. At first, I didn't have the discipline, so
Bro,
I have to be in the classroom.
I always say, like, I respect anybody that just, like, drops whatever the fucking quote-unquote status quo thing is that they're doing and then just decides, fuck it, I'm gonna just do what I want to do. And, it, like, because usually more, like, if you have that much conviction, I think it'll usually work out. Because, like, the thought always crosses my head, but even up until now, I've never had enough conviction to actually, like, do it.
It's just
You know, so I'm like, I salute anybody that has the fucking nuts to do it, man.
But it also just depends on what you're trying to do.
Exactly, and it depends. Everybody has a different situation at the time. Like, yeah, so it's all different. But
everybody's story not the same. But you know.
So you got out of the military, and how does that lead into Cogswell?
So yeah, after getting out of the pen and doing the tree work, I just got tired of that, and I was already gonna go to school before. I tried 1 year at Hartnell, like before, and I went there for like a year, but I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Like they had me in like choir and shit. I'm not trying to do all these classes.
The Cogswell makes it cool though too, because it's like you're pursuing what you want to do, but then you're also going to school. So it's like two birds, one stone type of deal.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty good school.
Hey, so your first semester was what? Fall of 2019 too, then, huh?
2019. Yeah, seems about right. Yeah. Or actually, I think it was summer.
Last summer.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we came in around the same exact time then.
Yeah.
So what type of, like, you know what I mean? So what type of genre would you say, one, that you mainly make for yourself, and then also like that you work with other people?
For the most part, my personal music, under Wild Wayz, I usually just make house and tech house, some techno, just like super trippy.
You see the DJ setup right here. I don't know if the camera can catch it, but
man, got a whole setup up in here.
Yeah.
So I like to do that. I used to like do some hip hop stuff for the homies and stuff, but I've been trying to stay away from that for a while. They're difficult, at least. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know how it is. It's just like a big party for like
very picky too.
Yeah.
But for me and for the label, mostly I just do like right now for those genres, house, tech house mainly.
Okay.
Trying to branch out eventually, and we're trying to do my homie's trying to do a label too, like a sub label for some hip hop and shit under ours. So that'll be fun. Probably by next year.
Nice.
How many of y'all is it that are, you know what I mean, part of this label?
What?
And even let's go back. Like, how long has this label been out now?
It's been riding slow in the beginning for like maybe it's only been like a year now since we really cracked it off. But before that, it was just a slow start. You know, just trying to make sure everything was right and trying to like sit back and like just watch and learn everybody. And so it's only been like less than a year now, probably going on a year. I released the first track for the label, and it's more of a collective, but for the label side, I released the first one on Halloween last year. So that'll be the 1 year mark, I guess.
Got you. Okay. Yeah.
So what's the name of the label? I don't know if you guys already mentioned it, but what's the official name, and when did you officially like start it? How long has it been now?
It's called Ross and Sauce Collective, and it really started like a little bit over a year and a half ago. Went to Oregon. All my family is in Oregon. A lot of my siblings.
Yeah.
So I went out there, and the last name is Ross, obviously. So we went and did like a campgrounds. They rented a whole campground, and we made it private and stuff. And then we just brought like some music stuff out there. We just like
wait. So this collective is between your family?
Yeah, it's like all my family. My brother makes music. My sister's like on half my tracks, and
oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a whole family thing. My dad is part of it as well. Yeah, he's co-founder.
Oh, that's dope.
That's clean. Hell yeah, bro.
He's gonna be doing some stuff too when cracks off a little bit more. He'll do some management stuff and all that.
Okay.
We're just trying to balance because it's been a balance trying to release music and do live events and stuff because that's what it's about too. We had our first little festival thing and then it just went from there. We just started calling it that.
Ross and sauce.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, that's a pretty good business setup because you know how they always say like business and friends just will clash eventually. That doesn't mix. I feel like with family that kind of cancels out.
It's different.
You always kind of remember what's important if you got family with you.
But I feel like that's like a hit and miss thing too, because it's like, bro, there are plenty of stories. I mean, even within my own family of like when you mix business and family.
I mean,
it
obviously,
fucks the
shit
relationship
can
up.
always go south regardless, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, who do you really trust more than your own family?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty much, that's funny that's really how it started. 'Cause
Yeah.
all my family and siblings are like cut from a different cloth. We do probably too much. People would say like I've done plenty of things with all my siblings, like Molly, everything.
Nah, you good, bro. It's an
Basically,
open
like,
space, man.
we like to party like hard.
Like to
together.
turn the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah.
All the if you've ever been around 4 siblings all at the same time doing acid and Molly and mushrooms and everything at once, then like it's just a crazy vibe.
I was about to say that's like a whole trip, bro. Like
Just connect with people.
It
That way.
trips people out too. We just go freaking hard.
Yeah.
So I guess we're kind of stuck. It's kind of stuck with each other, you know. Like you can't just.
So how many? You said it's 4 of y'all total?
I have like I have 4 siblings. Under that his last name is Ross, and I have one. My mom got remarried, and had another kid. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I got four total.
Damn. Okay. And all 4, and then you said your dad and everybody's a part of this collective.
Yeah. My
That's
dad,
crazy. You the
yeah.
oldest or what?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. Yeah.
Got
I
you.
like 2 years on the last one.
Got you. Okay.
Nice.
Nah, hell yeah. Damn, I was about to ask you something else. Oh yeah. Hey, so you know what I mean, you said you're what, 30, 31?
Yeah, 31.
31. So what's something that you wish that you would known, like,
You might have to go back on this one. I don't know if I'm 31 or 32.
hey man, 31, 32, you
That's
stopped.
good.
Yeah, you,
Same
It's
shit.
27 club. It's been like shit. I made it this far. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
you feel me? But nah, what I was trying to say is that like, so 10 years ago you'd have been about 21, just turned 21.
Yeah.
What's something that you know now, if it was just like one thing that you wish you would known then?
Man.
Because I know it's like,
That's
oh,
a
the
good
whole
one.
shoulda, coulda, woulda, 2020 and all that, but
Yeah. I would have said, don't rely on people and don't trust people all the way. You know, like, don't try to make it off. I mean, I just learned how to not give a fuck what anybody thinks. You know, like, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
That takes
dude.
practice, man.
yeah.
And at first, it's like I trusted too many people. I got in with the wrong crowd and all that shit. Started gangbanging and all that, and then next thing you know, that nobody gives a shit. You know, they just threw me under the bus. So
I was just gonna ask you, but wait. So you went to Seaside High, right?
yeah, I went Seaside.
What year did you graduate?
07.
Okay, so you were around when it was like Seaside was active.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I don't know what parts you guys edit on this, but yeah, I'm from the streets in Seaside.
Yeah.
From I fuck with the Asians basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Broadway's right around the corner. Like if you drive through Broadway now, it's like hella nice.
Yeah.
But it just got nice like 2 years ago. They gentrified it basically.
Goddamn. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to make it more like tourist friendly or whatever.
They've been doing that with a lot of the spots out here in Monterey, or not in Monterey. This whole area.
In
It's not-
Seaside, yeah, low key. They've been.
Yeah.
I've been seeing more Starbucks pop up everywhere, and it's just
Little
like,
shit, damn,
yeah,
Hush hush on the media. You know,
yeah.
like 15 shootings since end of last year, but they don't mention.
Nobody reports on it ever. Like,
Yeah.
There's a shooting,
Goddamn.
like 2 shootings last week right here. They shot somebody. They
yeah.
don't ever say anything because they don't want to scare away the tourists.
They don't want to scare away the tour. That's where a lot of
They
the
just shoot
economy
up.
comes from.
That's crazy, bro. Honestly, until I knew you, I never realized like Monterey, like this whole area. Like,
Shit
how
ain't
you had-
sweet out here, bro. Like don't just look at the
You feel
water and
me?
the beach and be like, oh, it's yeah.
Nah, that shit a trip though. But damn, yeah. Nah, that's so. You said what? Just never trust anybody all the way.
Yeah, I mean, just don't put all your trust into people, you know, and don't rely on them to. I'm not saying don't rely on people, but
Hey, that's true. I
I
mean,
put
that's
too much into friends and not
Yeah.
to myself. And I was like, I don't need them to grow and progress, especially if they're not pushing you forward or like, you know.
hey, but that's something that's like not everyone gets at 21 though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's like
I know.
it's part of those like growing pains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got to go through the bullshit to then be like, damn, I
Oh,
wish I
yeah.
didn't have to do that. You
So
know what I
like,
mean?
if you ask me the same question, like me at 15, I'm 25 now. Like me
Yeah,
at
yeah.
15, even my 25-year-old self going back and it's like, hey man, here's some advice.
Bro,
My dumbass wouldn't listen to my
At all,
25-year-old
bro.
self.
Oh yeah, not yet.
So shit, I don't know if shit would have turned out any
I
different.
probably
Like,
have more of a chance of listening to my 21, like me being 21, listening to my 31-year-old self versus me being fucking 15, listening to my 25-year-old self. Like, bro, shut
yeah,
the
exactly.
fuck up.
I've
Exactly.
been like, you don't even be alive that long. Get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, old man.
Yeah. And it's like,
hard way for sure.
plus it's like, would you really want any? I guess I mean for me personally, like I wouldn't want anything to change if I had to do it all over again, because I am who I am now because of
Everything.
what happened in the past leading up to this
absolutely.
point. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and I'm pretty happy with who I am now. So
I couldn't agree more on that. No regrets.
yeah,
There's stuff I would have laced myself up on game about, but I wouldn't have changed shit. Cause
exactly.
I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for that. And I
Okay.
needed the humbling experience because, 2 years is nothing compared to a lifetime or no life. So
Yeah,
it got me here and made me confident enough to take that leap of faith.
yeah.
So,
I forgot who it was that told me. It was like the only real life lessons are learned the hard way.
Damn. Yeah, that's real.
Nothing like no real life lesson is learned the easy way. Like you got to go through some shit for you to get better.
Hey, going back to what you had said earlier, so was that your first time dealing with some shit like that, or you been like in and out prior to that?
no, I never been in trouble before that except for like a DUI and just like petty stuff.
So that was like a real eye opener, a little
Yeah,
wake up call.
it
then,
definitely
huh?
was. Especially since like the whole thing I went down for, it wasn't even my shit.
Yeah.
I just had to take the rap for somebody because they were too cowardly to do it themselves. But obviously, we still believe in no snitching. Some people do.
Hey,
I don't know about
shit.
this new generation, but
Man,
They don't.
get me started. On that.
Yeah,
But would you say the experience also made you like a little more focused when it comes to the music too?
Definitely, I wouldn't have been able to even do this if I didn't get that humbling experience. I learned a lot in there, and it made me like so strong. And I just, stronger than I was. So that mixed with a little bit of acid.
That'll open your eyes. Yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't have been able to happen though, pre-prison, I guess.
So let me ask you this then. Like moving forward, like with the whole music and what you're doing with the whole record label and collective, I guess where do you see it? Where do you envision it 5-10 years from now, and where do you want to take it?
5-10 years from now, I'm trying to get, all kinds of fucking quality tracks signed. We're trying to do festivals, like big festivals. I don't know if you've ever heard of like Dirty Bird Records and some of these like house labels. They like to do more than just put out music. Especially since everything's like digital these days. So we're trying to do venues. I'm trying to do like everything. I'm trying to do all like art shows and all that kind of stuff too. But
is y'all main focus just within the family, like trying to get each other versus like looking for actual artists to sign?
No, we're looking for it's like a collective of artists and friends and family. I mean, a third part of our collective is basically family too. Just anybody too. We like I just hooked up with this my old homie. He's from out here, but he's from San Diego too. He just moved back out there. His name is Will on Cloud9. He's doing some stuff down there, but he was starting to crack it off out here. Monterey. If you know the scene, it's like not good.
Yeah.
But he was starting to get something going, and then he left, and then he hit me up, and I was like, "Oh, hit me up if you want to get some tracks signed for the label and stuff. We're just starting it off."
Yeah.
And then he hit me up, and he's like, "Hey, let's do it. We should do like an EP, like a collective various artists for the label."
Yeah.
So we put that together. He helped me out with it, and my girl too does a lot for the label. She like holds it down, but
Nice.
she's a big part of it too. My girl Amanda, but
Okay.
yeah, we just put it together, just like basically the three of us, and then came out with like a 8-track compilation.
Okay.
Different artists and stuff from different from everywhere basically.
Nice.
Damn, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any social media that the people could find you on?
Yeah, I mainly do everything under Wild Wayz with a Z, and then like basically everything's that pretty much.
Okay. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that.
Yeah, all the music platforms.
That's what's
too.
up, man.
They all the same?
Yeah.
Wild Ways? For sure.
Yeah, more or less.
We gonna have that running for y'all. Y'all know the routine.
Oh yeah, underneath, right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right down here. You feel me?
Yeah, or somewhere.
But
Yeah.
I was about to say. Alright, before yeah, I just want to bring this up because I'm out.
I already know what you about to say. That's why I'm laughing.
So
But,
fucking for those of y'all that don't know, there's this little IG thought. Her name is Blue Jasmine, going around pretty much. So her entire little synopsis, right? So she, long story short, expects dudes, if you introduce a female to a certain lifestyle and then you break up with her, her thinking is you're required to still maintain that lifestyle for them for a bare minimum of 3 more months.
define certain lifestyle though.
So long story short, this dude that she was with ended up moving her into a fucking, a nice ass apartment, got her a nice ass car that, got it leased, and they ended up splitting 2 years ago, but he's still paying for her house for her lease and her fucking car note. So my whole thing to you is just like, is
So
this
she's a
bitch
bum.
tripping?
So she's a
Or
bum.
is she tripping? Bro, like, you feel me?
She's
Like,
a bum. She got nothing going.
I
Yeah,
didn't get that, bro. Like, I'm just like, as a dude, like, how do you even like get yourself to that, like, you know what I mean, to that level, to the point, like, bro, imagine you over here trying to go talk to some new females. It's like, damn, what you mean you paying $5,000 a month? Oh yeah, you know, I just got this other girl set up. Like, is this your chick? Nah, we just friends. I'm just paying for her shit.
Yeah, she's a bum. For sure.
Like,
First of all, like I'm not like I'm not dating anybody that have to pay for their lifestyle.
oh,
Like have your
facts,
own
bro.
lifestyle, your own shit paid for, and then come talk to me. That's just me personally though.
I mean
Yeah.
that, but then again, shit, bro. What Kevin Samuel says, we high value men, and we only fuck. with
Nah,
high
don't
value women.
put me on that train with you, bro. I'm not,
Hey, I'm on the Kevin
just
Samuels
offering my
train, bro.
opinion.
Hey, that motherfucker be spitting the fucking truth, bro. He be preaching.
But no, sorry, not to cut you off, bro.
Oh no.
You were about to say something.
Oh no, I was gonna go off on that, but now I don't know who we're talking about. So
Nah, we still talking about little blue jasmine.
yeah,
It doesn't.
I mean,
it doesn't even matter, right? Like it's just some IG thought, like some.
Oh,
little,
facts. I mean, she gonna have her 15 minutes of fame with some like crazy statement like that. Get her couple followers up and shit.
She's an influencer.
Bro, and like I remember
so
her,
basically she has nothing.
bro, her intro, what do you call, over on No Jumper, like, you know what I mean, when she was talking about it, Adam was asking her something about like, yo, so how'd you get your following up or whatnot? She's like, yeah, some, I got my account got deleted at 150K followers, but then, you know, I worked, my new account got it back up 30, 40K, 1,000, so I'm doing really well now. I'm like, bitch, you over here talking about you doing well in life based off your fucking
Your follower
your
count.
fucking IG follow account, like,
That's
bro, what?
hilarious.
And
But
then
hey,
having like 100,000 followers and like 10 likes. That doesn't ever make sense.
At all,
do
bro.
people get like paid off of the amount of followers they have? And
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Like, cause you'll get certain brands and stuff that'll come to you like, oh, promote this on our page, on your page, cause it's just all about fucking viewership. You
So
know
then
what I mean?
the other side of the coin is like, okay, if I'm getting a paycheck for my social media interactions and for the amount of followers I'm getting,
Oh, you're getting a bag.
you better be damn sure I'm paying attention to that shit 24/7 too.
Facts.
If I'm getting a paycheck coming in for it,
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
But that's different. I don't think everybody's getting a paycheck.
yeah, I mean, like as a man, you can't really like.
Like, I mean, even as a dude, I mean, obviously we gotta do more. You know what I mean? Cause it's like 9 times out of 10, the amount of dudes that'll just follow like a bad bitch on IG versus like a female following, you know what I mean, a good looking dude. It's just more likely these bitches are just getting you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They just
it's
getting their
a lot
numbers up.
easier. Yeah, for sure.
The amount of females that I just follow just off the fact, like, damn, this bitch look bad as fuck. I need to see this on my feed for a week.
Does this individual you're talking about have an OnlyFans page?
She most definitely does.
I don't even know. I already knew the answer to that.
Allegedly.
OnlyFans, hey, it's for the DJs now too, apparently.
Man, bro, y'all hear
Pretty stupid.
they really trying to clean up their name and like.
I
OnlyFans?
say
Yeah.
fuck that. Like, I didn't.
Y'all are a
listen to
porn
music.
They're
There's
a
no
porn
way
site.
you're gonna be good at the music too. Like, it's over.
Like no, there's no other category.
Like, especially the amount that these motherfuckers are making, like, off of this shit. Like, yeah, bro, y'all aren't gonna be as successful in any other department.
It's just literally just X-rated Twitter. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit is a gold mine because it's full of sickos.
Bro.
yeah.
It's full of weird motherfuckers, man. It's full
I
of
could
just
have, bruh.
40-year-old balding men living in their mother's basement.
It's
Shit.
cracking though. People getting paid, I guess. I
Hey.
mean, basically all my family's on there.
Yeah. They be getting cashed out off
Bro,
of it?
I mean,
Yeah, my
honestly,
sister does. Oh, no.
if you were a woman, would you have an OnlyFans page?
Bro, to be honest with you, like,
Yes, I would. I'm sorry.
bro, nah,
That
like,
shit's a gold mine.
cause some of the shit that these females gotta do is barely anything. Like, half these
you don't gotta do much. You get paid. Like people
and
just
you
like start.
still be getting cashed out, bro. Like,
Yeah, for real.
that's crazy.
Are you kidding me? I wouldn't be working a fucking job. Like,
We would take pictures of my big toe.
Here's my Big Toe Monday, Big Toe Wednesday, different lighting.
Motherfuckers probably all in the
Thursday.
comments like, damn, baby. That toe looks sexy.
there's some weird shit out there, man. That I
Bro.
just don't even. I'm good. I'm good.
Whatever floats your boat.
This world filled with weirdos, bro. Speaking of weirdos, man, shit. We got this fucking our chef at my job. This motherfucker was on some weird shit all like last week and the week before. So long story short, I guess he ended up getting the homegirl's number off of like hot schedules, and then just trying to start spitting game. And then did the same shit to one of the other homegirls.
Oh my
And then on top of that, like, he over here like touching the runners and shit. Like, You know how like you like slide by somebody like grabbing their waist to move. You know what I mean?
He's your chef.
Yeah,
I don't want that nigga cooking my food,
bro. hey, no. So here's the thing, right? So he was doing all this weird shit, and then you know what I mean. The homegirls reported to HR and all that, as they should have, and HR should have fucking fired his ass, but he's still there.
They were
But
slow.
anyways,
How is he still there?
Because
How?
okay, there's a whole second half of why my theory of why he's still there. So fucking all this happened during like Russell Peters weekend, right? So for those who don't know, you know, I mean, I work at a comedy club, and we've been having sold out shows like every weekend for the past like month and a half now. So it's like this is like the middle of this. We have every weekend we have at least 2-3 people quitting because they just can't handle the pressure of working.
Honestly,
over
hey,
there.
not to cut you off, but that's like restaurants world, like nationwide because of COVID. Like the restaurant industry in general is like experiencing just like a shortage of staff. People are quitting left and right at every restaurant nationwide.
The fucking turnaround is it's called turnaround, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or the turnover fucking is ridiculous.
People were locked down. They came back to the restaurants, started acting like dickheads, and people were like, "I'm not dealing with this
I'm
shit."
not dealing with it, bro.
But anyway, go ahead.
But even outside of that, so fucking so it's a sold out weekend, right? So this whole shit's happening. We find out about it, like, you know what I mean? I found out about it on like what was it, Friday? Nobody fucking with old bro on Saturday, and then we come in on Sunday and ain't nobody still fucking with it, you know what I mean? But this dumbass forgets to put in enough of an order. So the entire second show, the kitchen's closed. This is sold out fucking, there's 500 people in the building. And literally for the, you know what I mean? Think about how many people pull up to the 9:30 show like, you want to get dinner? Nah, we'll just get dinner when we're at the show.
Yeah.
Pull up, hey, our kitchen's fucking closed because our chef didn't order enough food.
Like, dude, that puts you in such a bad spot as a server, or like a bartender.
Bruh, I mean, as a bartender, it was what it is because it's like, obviously people all... Hey, you want to get something to drink? You got any food? We got something to drink. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, go ahead, make
If I was a bartender, I'd be like, go ask them.
You feel me?
Let them break the news to you.
But fucking, as far as like me having to be a server and telling like
That would
an entire crowd, like my whole crowd, yeah. So we just got no food in the building.
They came there to eat too. It's not like you're dancing at the club. You know, you're watching comedy. You want to get stoned and eat a grip of food.
Yeah, bro.
That would be my mentality. I'd be sad, but probably helped you out, and I could just get everybody got drunk. Probably.
I mean, they did. That's just like you said. Like, just imagine being there. Like, fuck, man. I want some wings.
Bad news.
I want some wings with these 7 shots that I just had. Like, I don't want another shot with my shot.
Let me ask you this though: do you think shit's gonna shut down again because of this whole Delta thingy?
I got a feeling that it might, but I'm not too mad because, you know, EDD boys, we coming back up.
Vaccinated gang.
Hey, Vax gang out here too, but still,
Vax gang.
I'm
Not
collecting.
Me, not me.
Hey,
Until they force me.
No judgments passed here.
bro,
man.
to
I
be
don't
honest,
really give a
like one
fuck.
of the main reasons why I end up just doing it is because
So people will stop bitching at me about it.
Not even just that, bro. It's like I come in contact with at least 1,000 people a night.
Yeah.
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 You feel me?
Yeah.
And then
bro,
over the course of like since we reopened, right? I've came across over 10,000 people.
Yeah.
You know what I
Affect
mean?
the whole
Yeah.
world.
So it's just like
Yeah.
obviously like you know what I mean, if I was just around like the same like 10 people, you know what I mean?
Which
I
is
could-
kind of like I'm around the same people, like the same handful of people.
you feel me? So
Like,
I just didn't want to take any chances for myself, and then
Yeah.
especially like I got cousins that got COVID and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like
yeah.
I started seeing like it's real, but like obviously if I was working if I was in a different industry or a different fucking place in general, I probably wouldn't have. But
Yeah. I mean, it makes no difference really. At the end of the day, I think
yeah.
probably people hate me for that, but
What's your
they're gonna
thoughts on
force
it?
You to get it. They're gonna-
Unpopular opinion time. Let's go, Zach.
All right. Well, I don't really care. You know, I don't care about politics and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like all the flus and all that shit. I was just never. I don't know. I mean, I get sick, but I don't get that sick. I had COVID. Whatever. The worst part was I couldn't taste my food. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had it too.
I'm probably gonna end up having to get it anyways because they're pretty much forcing you to do it. Any shows, it can't be like doing shows and not having the vaccine.
You
They're
gonna
not
get dropped
let
like
you
the
in,
baby, bro.
Yeah, anything you gotta go to, you gotta really show proof that you got the vaccine.
Yeah, they're just changing it from like, masks only for unvaccinated. It's like, no, either you're vaccinated and you come in, or you're unvaccinated and you don't come in. So, I'm not trying.
But that's the only way to get people to do
force
it.
people.
I honestly just want them to shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, it's just too hard.
You
'cause
talking about the
everybody has
people or,
different
like, the
Yeah,
opinions.
just everybody. So it's like we get vaccinated, we can just put this in the past. But we don't even need everybody to get vaccinated.
How's
Though.
that gonna work though? Delta Force now is like the whole completely different one, so now I gotta get a whole.
But
nother
does
round
does
of-
I don't even know shit about it. But does the variant affect you if you're vaccinated? Can you
Yeah,
get it
it
if you're
says
vaccinated?
Yeah,
They said-
absolutely.
They
Yeah.
said you can, and if anything too, you can still carry the variant and pass it on to somebody. You know what I mean? Even if you don't get it yourself, like just because you vaccinated doesn't mean you can't pass it.
Whatever, man.
But
Whatever.
True that.
I don't got to deal with those problems.
I really kind of just don't care anymore. honestly.
Unless, I start swelling up in like 6 months. And everybody that took the vaccine just starts bursting.
Yeah.
For real.
We all that, bro. That'd be on some fucking like South Park shit. This week in San Jose, 700,000 citizens who got vaccinated are showing up dead.
At least if you do, you can get that vaccine lottery, whatever they were doing it. They're catching people out like $50,000 if you had the vaccine. Yeah, it's like some random.
Where the fuck are they
lottery
doing?
pool.
I need to go get my
Yeah.
fucking 50K.
It's like a small chance, but like, oh wow, convinced me to get the vaccine by offering me money from a lottery.
Hey, bro, hella random. Who was that dude that Jeff Bezos gave 100 mil to and told him do whatever you want, do whatever you feel?
This is news to
right?
me.
Fuck, man, hold up. Like, this is motherfucker got the porn and shit.
No, I don't, bro. Here you go.
Man, he grabbed that phone so quick. Don't open any apps.
What app are you opening right now?
Nah, hold up. Jeff Bezos gives. He gave
I'm
one.
like, Jeff Bezos just texted me, so
Hopefully, I did something good with it.
yeah. Jeff Bezos seems like a square.
Oh, Van Jones.
Oh god, bigger square.
Fucking so he gave 100 mil to Van Jones and 100 mil to Jose Andres
What the? For what?
and said you guys can do what you feel is
What
right.
did Van Jones do to get 100 mil? Cry on TV?
Bro, like, imagine that this motherfucker just comes and hits you up talking about, hey, here's 100 mil.
I'm acting a fool.
Do what you think is right with
First
it.
of all, I'm quitting my job and I'm cussing out everybody on my way out the door.
Bruh, 100 mil, that's some life-changing money, bro.
Oh,
Bruh.
yeah, for real. Just give me one of those.
Bro, give me a tenth of that.
Yeah, for real.
I'd invest half of it. We want that Jay-Z LLC brunch.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's all about the bubble.
Them LLC brunches. Shout out to LLC Twitter, bro. Gotta get my LLC.
Niggas be broken all their ass at they Baba crib talk about LLC.
Talk about, I'm trying to own my business. Trying to get my business license for
You gotta
what?
be an entrepreneur, bro. I ain't with that 9 to 5 shit.
As they walk into their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Nah, man, fucking LLC Twitter, bro. And PPP loans is fucking y'all up, man. Out here talking about they giving out 10K. Get your 10K. All you gotta do is tell them you got a business.
Hey, the unemployment checks got niggas eating though.
Hey, man, I'm still eating off that shit. I'm gonna be telling my kids about the unemployment days of 2020.
Oh, yeah.
They was just handing out money. You get 100,000. You get 100,000.
That EDD hit, now we all lit.
Nah,
that.
man.
It's a good spot to close out the pod right here.
Hell yeah, but we got that one question though.
What was it?
We can't end the pod without the question.
I'm gonna let you ask it.
Shit, man. So you stuck on an island, and you get 5 foods that you can eat for the rest of your life. You get unlimited
Oh, yeah.
water. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about the agua.
Okay. Just
But
5 foods?
5 foods, and then 5 artists that you can listen to for the rest of your life.
All right. Oh, man. 5
So
foods.
The 5 foods you get like an unlimited supply of for the rest of
Okay,
your
for
life,
sure.
and then the 5 artists you just get to listen to all their music and them only.
Hey, don't be like Nicki and say cabbage, bro.
Cabbage.
Okay. It's as fast as I can. But for the foods, I would have to say something versatile. Probably potatoes, rice.
Okay.
Yeah, see, keep it standard. Some shit you eat every day anyway. You know what I mean?
Man. Potatoes, rice,
Falafel. No.
hot dogs.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Oh,
You want
man.
that
Get you a
Oscar?
nice spread.
Does that come with a bun or is that going to take another food?
Now you get your hot dog with the bun.
No bun, just gotta shove it. No, I'm just kidding.
Just the sausage.
I need something.
You want that Oscar Mayer?
Huh? I need some kind of health.
I mean, or you can just pick foods that you know somebody cooks and they're gonna be your chef for the rest of your life.
Okay,
There,
that's more like it.
like for sure.
Yeah,
Fuck
my-
the rice, fuck the
Alright.
potato. Give me a filet mignon steak,
How about the potatoes, the rice, pizza?
pizza, and hot dogs.
Yeah, pizza, hot dogs, and I'm gonna have to go with some Golden Grams.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Fuck it.
It's the most American answer ever.
And then the artist, oh man, that's so difficult because that shit's ever changing. Mood, feelings are ever
Yeah.
changing. So it's gonna have to be somebody you really could be stuck with. Dang. That's
Your
And
whole
it has to
life.
be somebody whose catalog is fat because, like, bro, you got the rest of my life. You better have enough music to.
You can't just be a one album kind of guy.
So it has to be already stuff already recorded, and no future. I don't get the future releases.
Oh no. I mean, if you get releases in the future if they make it.
Okay, yeah, we can make that a thing. Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go with Pink Floyd.
Okay.
I fuck with Pink Floyd. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
they got some bangers.
Blink 182.
Okay.
Gonna have to go with Justin Martin for sure. That's like my biggest idol probably.
Okay, Justin Martin.
Yeah, he's the greatest in my genre.
Okay.
And then I have to go with. Dang. The rest of my life. That's just a tough one. It's like that's the kind of question you could ponder for like a week.
Yeah.
How about?
I'm ready to submit my choices now.
Damn. Oh man.
How big is Daft Punk?
They're pretty big. They've been around for so long.
Yeah.
But I would have to go with Mac Dre.
Hey, there you go.
Should have probably said him first.
Is he the first? He's the first person to say Mac Dre.
Yeah.
Mac Dre has an underratedly huge catalog.
Huge, bro.
I be on the island going stupid. Like,
I
got
just did
one
a
more.
remix Mac Dre track. I got one more.
Yeah, one more. Cause you said Pink Floyd, Blink 82, Justin Martin.
Yep.
Mac Dre.
Mac Dre. And how about? I need some kind of R&B probably, something like that. How about? Dang. No matter what I say, I'll probably regret my.
Who do I
answer a
want to
little bit.
fuck to for the rest of my life?
Man.
Michael
That's a
Jackson,
deep question.
Prince.
How about Roy Woods?
Okay.
Oh, underrated answer.
Okay.
Underrated
Okay.
answer.
Yeah, I don't know. That's so tough, but I don't know.
So we got Pink
Roy
Floyd,
Woods is
Blink
fire.
82, Justin Martin, Mac
Yeah.
Dre, Roy Woods, and we
Yeah.
eating potato, rice, pizza, hot dogs. And what was the last one?
Yep. And the last one was Golden Grams.
Golden Grams. Golden Grams. There you got
That's
it.
a fire island, bro.
That's
If
a
it got
solid
milk.
island.
That's a fire island.
That's a solid island. I give you that.
There you
I
go.
give you that one. Well, man. for
Everybody
sure.
always ponders over the question.
I know,
feel me?
man. I'll probably.
That ain't something that
give
you
me the
just say
time.
off the top of your head unless
Oh,
it's like.
easy, bro. Chicken, rice.
Food
But-
is tough. If I was
Yeah.
on camera, that would have taken me like a couple days.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But nah, Brody. Hey, for real, we appreciate you coming out,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I mean, we appreciate
Yes,
you
sir.
letting us come here. we
yeah.
appreciate you coming out to your backyard.
Anytime you want to listen vocals or something, hit me up.
Hey, big facts,
Okay.
bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
And I know he's from the area. So
I'm a
hit me
local
up.
boy,
We got
so
some,
yeah, we'll
I need
connect
some
for sure.
vocals always in the track. I need some. My girl always does she's in almost all my tracks. I
Yeah.
usually do my own vocals with me and her, and then we just do whatever the fuck to it.
Fuck
you know?
yeah.
So I need some voice in here for sure.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, bro, we always tell our guests, you're welcome to come back on whenever now. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
big
Anytime.
facts. You feel me?
Yeah.
Got new
Yeah.
releases or anything? Shit, we playing
Yeah.
something out.
Give me like a year when things crack off a little bit more.
When I
I'll-
blow
I'll
up.
just say.
Nah, hell yeah, man. Well, shit, y'all. We appreciate y'all as always. It's your boy Ronnie signing out.
and I'm Waleed. This is the Two Coin Podcast. Yeet!
And we out this bitch.
Thank you.